5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
What's goody? It's your girl Shan. Welcome to She Gets a Podcast. This is season 14, episode 18. Damn. Y'all remember when you was 18? I really thought I had it figured out. Bitch, no you didn't. 18 was definitely better than now though. Just at like freedom wise, it was better than now. I just wish I did more when I was 18 and 20 and 21, and I wish I wasn't concerned about people and feelings. But I was, so here we are. Welcome to She Gets It. Y'all see the title. We talking about Wukless Men. Wukless. You gotta say it with throat. Wukless men. Okay. If you are well versed and you are diverse in your culture and people, you've heard this word already. Okay. But if you're not, you're just like, what is she talking about? What is this? I'm going to tell you what this is. Welcome. Okay, welcome. It's Friday. You made it. Okay. Payday, Friday. What's up? Don't spend it all in one place. Okay. The first is coming. The first is on its way. You see the title. I'm talking about Wukless Men today. Okay. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready to get these gems. And Shannon, she's gonna tell you about all the Wukless men. Y'all already know it's about to be a show. Sticky note thoughts. Y'all, I went to the grocery store and I was looking for something to cook for dinner, and I ended up getting one of those already baked chicken, and I just made some string beans and some jasmine rice, and then I bought chicken thighs for the next day, so I made the chicken thighs tonight. The audacity of the cereal aisle. The audacity of the motherfucking cookie prices. Y'all know Oreos is $4 a case now? What? A box of cereal is like $5 now. What? It's either you get a sub sandwich now or you get a box of cereal. That shit is crazy. The prices of honey, ridiculous, okay? Honey is about to be a delicacy up in this bitch. Are y'all paying attention to what's happening in the grocery stores, dog? The fake juice aisle is flooded with juices that shouldn't be juices, fruits that should not be mixed together to be called any type of juice. I'm confusion, okay? The meat section, like, do y'all not care that this shit is not real? Do y'all not care that most of this shit is, especially the pork section, like, y'all just trying to die today? Like, I'd be so confused. The poor looking seafood that they're trying to push out of the grocery store is just like, ugh. When you go into the produce section, you can barely find anything organic. I bought 2 pieces of ginger and they were $3.99 a pound. Organic ginger. The fake shit is really huge and big and don't make no sense why it's so big. That's not the shit that's gonna get you right. The shit that's gonna get you right is the smaller version organic ginger. And you can find it in your local grocery stores that are between rich folk and middle class. If you go to the hood, you're not about to find this shit. Fresh turmeric, you're not about to find this shit in the hood grocery store. It's not about to be in Save-A-Lot. Not that organic shit. It's not. Okay, real avocados, organic, it's not about to be in the hood grocery stores. It's not. Okay. I tried the Uncle Matt's juices. They had a really good juice with all of these vitamins in it. I'm gonna have to drink that all next week because the week before my surgery, I cannot take any vitamins or supplements or medication. So yeah. So I'm gonna be eating very healthy next week. I'm probably going to be grumpy because I'm not going to be eating a lot of meat, things that are going to sit on me. So, beware. I'm going to try to record all of next week's shows. Sunday. Sorry, I had a yawn. Sunday, I'm going to try to record all of of next week's shows on Sunday because Saturday I got the show with Greg on Loud Stereo. And then I have a 11:30 p.m. podcast Zoom. So if you're a podcaster and you want to collab and talk to other podcast people on Zoom that are going to be coming in and out that night, if you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, you can't. DM me on Twitter at SheGetsItPod. Okay, and I will send you the Zoom link. We are going to be on there. It's about I want to say 18 plus people that's supposed to come through. And it's just like a regular Zoom, real chill, nothing too particular. I just want to get some feedback from other podcasters. If you haven't met this podcast over here, this is the space to meet them. Come on here, tell us what your show is, tell us where to find your show. If you want to collab with somebody, boom, you could get their information on there. It's going to be a real chill Zoom because I want to say a year and a half ago when this pandemic first started, Peabody used to do group Zooms, and it would be 6 people, and then 6 people turned into 10 people, and then 10 people turned to 15 people, and we would ping pong topics to talk about with different podcasters, and we talk about different shit. That shit would go from 9 o'clock at night to 3 a.m. in the next morning. And people will, of course, fall off because they want to go to sleep. And people will come back on and just sharing stories and different topics and all types of shit. And it was just a good vibe. So that's really what I want from this podcast Zoom. I did make an ad for it. I need to post it. So if you could make it, let me know. It's at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. So wherever you are in the world, if you're a podcaster and you want to come on and collab and talk to other podcasters and just people in the podcast mix, because I think I added some people in there who be in the Twitter spaces and the clubhouses and, in the topics and shit that don't podcast, but they just be in the know. So I think they're also coming through there. So, let me know if you want to pop in and I'll give you the link. What else been going on? I've been really fucking tired in the morning. I don't know if it's the change of the fucking weather, or is it I keep going to sleep at 2 a.m. Between TikTok, Twitter spaces, and me trying to push out these episodes within the week, which is something I don't do. It's because I didn't have the time to prep past weekend while I'm in this week doing episodes. So it's okay, it's Thursday night. I almost never record Friday episodes on Thursday night. Them shits is already in the bag, ready to go. Boom, boom. But I've been recording the day before the show's supposed to come out this week. And it's been crazy because y'all know I record Loud Mouth Stereo with Greg. And I break that down and I edit it. You know what I'm saying? So that's work. I record The Real Relationship Rapport with Dungeon twice a month. So that's work because I got to break that down and edit it and push that out. And I do Cozy Womb podcast. Break that down, edit it. So even Cozy Womb, I'm trying to keep up with She Gets It, where that has 3 episodes a week. And it's just a lot. And right now, thank God, I'm not doing So What Page You On bid right now because we're taking a break until our other book. But I do have to start reading our new book because that shit starts in October. October is in a week, y'all. Ain't that some crazy shit? October is in a week. But I do appreciate the fact that it is cool weather in the morning. Fuck, I just remembered I gotta get some suede protector spray for my boots. That's what I needed to order on Amazon. Why is it like when you on Amazon and you be ordering shit before you push purchase complete, why the fuck you can't remember all the little shits that you need in the house? And then you push that shit and then boom, you remember what you needed to buy off of there so it could be one shipment. Like, I completely forgot to buy that spray. I mean, I could get it from any store, but I don't know. It's just like having the ease of not having to go to the store for certain shit, and you can just order it from Amazon and it'll be at your door the next day. I love that shit. Fuck you, Bezos. You got me addicted, dog. You got me addicted to that Amazon shit. What else is going on? Ain't nothing else going on, y'all. These kids be getting on my nerves, like, really bad. And I really think it's because I didn't hit my climax last week. So I'm on edge. Oh, somebody. Anybody. Not anybody. No. This is not that. That ain't this. Okay? And bitch, I'm strapped. Don't try me, okay? Let me start this show before I keep giving y'all my foolery. And let's get into this. But, yeah. Let me tell you something about my brown stewed chicken thighs tonight and that jasmine rice. It was a bussin'. It was wet. It was bussin'. I know it was good because the way that my children cleared that plate and ate every grain of that rice and the seasoning was wet, just right. Shit was so good. And I'm about to tear that shit up tomorrow till I still got some thighs left over. But let's get into the meat of this show because, you know, the girl got things to do and I need to take my ass to bed so I could get up before 10 minutes before I'm supposed to log in, because the girl been 10 minutes before she's supposed to log in and work all fucking week because I'm tired. And I wanted to take a nap today, but I said, Shan, can you afford to take a nap? Or do you need to go ahead and run these 3 to 4 miles? And I said, you fat hoe, you better not take no nap. Get your ass on that motherfucking treadmill and run them miles. And that's what I did. So instead of me taking a nap today, I was on the treadmill for 3.78 miles today. Okay, I couldn't make it to 4. The girl needed to shower. She needed to wash her hair. She needed to put herself in some Bantu knots. And she needed to clean the chicken, season the chicken, cook the chicken down, clean her rice, make her rice, and not burn the shit. Okay, and she did that. Shout outs to So Shameless, y'all. Y'all got a lot of motherfucking ads in y'all show now, but I know y'all need to get that money and make it make sense, and I get that. Shout outs to y'all show. Y'all show's been like really heavy and really direct and like on point with what's going on out here, and I appreciate it. Dodge, I don't know how you doing the show and all that you doing as far as your teaching and all of that shit. That's a lot. And I know what it's like to be fucking exhausted in New York working, and then you have to take like the PATH train to go to fuck home. The fact that you be exhausted from work and then you have to take the motherfucking train and go home, you will fuck up and fall asleep and miss your stop with the quickness, with the quickness. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to Talk is Talk podcast. I love them boys. Them boys be having a good show. Shout out to Too Much Game podcast. Shout out to Bet the House. I did an episode with Bet the House. So hopefully that comes out today or next week. Who else? Moms of Melanin. I'm supposed to be doing a live with Moms of Melanin on Saturday at 1 on IG. So that should be interesting. Other than that, we about to get into the show. Oh, shout out to Average Joe podcast. He dropped Baby Daddy Chronicles this week. It's so good. I love getting a man's perspective of being a father. On the flip side, I know we have Dear Fathers that does a great job of that, and we have Dope Dads. But welcome to the mixers, okay? Welcome to the mix of fathers podcasting and talking on all things parenting, because dads matter too, okay? So I promise y'all I'm gonna get into the meat. Drop this meat on the table. Let's talk about these Wukless Men. First and foremost, I know that patois is probably not everybody's thing. Y'all hear Jamaican people talk or Caribbean people talk and y'all just like, what? What did you say? I'm not understanding. Do you understand what they're saying? It's English. It's just broken English. They find a faster way of saying certain words. Okay, so let me break down what a Wukless Man is. He's worthless. He's lazy. He's pointless to existence of life. He doesn't care about the results of his lack of responsibility and actions. He's not dependable at all. So this is not the person you give to hold your phone, your keys, or the keys to your mailbox. This is not the person that you give the keys to drive your car just down the street, because they will get into an accident and be like, oh, my bad. They shouldn't have turned when they were supposed to turn. They should have just let me go because I had the light. Clearly, you ain't had the light, dum-dum. They will have you in predicaments where you're just like, how did we get here? And if there is something right to do, guarantee you a Wukless Man is doing it the wrong way. Why? Because he thinks he's smarter than most. He thinks it's going to work for him, even though it didn't work for the last 1,000 people. Wukless men make messes that they cannot clean up all of the time. You may wonder, well, how do Wukless men come up with children and things? Because those women at the time were lacking self-confidence. Those women at the time were lacking common sense, or they just were in a state where they didn't care. Either the greenery was good or the drink was right. Okay, that is how Wukless men end up with children. All right, or he might be just dealing with a Wukless woman, and that's how kids come about from those type of people. It happens every day. Every day, Wukless men get to breed up the United States, the islands, the other continents and beautiful spaces of Earth, because people don't value themselves. Therefore, they attract people of what? No value. Okay. Wukless men, they don't do it correct. Okay, they can go into a store with a pocket full of money, but because they feel like they shouldn't have to pay for something in that store, they're going to try their best to steal it. Why are they stealing when they have a pocket full of money? No reason. They just feel like let me just take it and then let it be free instead of pay for it. I don't understand why they put themselves in predicaments like this. Wukless men will purposely drive without no license, knowing that their license was suspended and they got a ticket that they already did not pay, speed while driving someone else's car, get pulled over, get arrested for driving, have another ticket on top of a ticket, and purposely not show up for court. Why? Because they just feel like the rules do not apply to them. All right. It's not that he does not know the right way to do what he's doing. It's that he feels like he's smarter and he shouldn't have to do what everybody has to do to get the things that they get. He should find a shortcut. Wukless men always feel like there's a shortcut to everything in life, and that's not true. And then they have the nerve to have feelings. How can you be doing the least and have the nerve to have feelings about the results of? Make it make sense. Wukless men feel like their way to get over is going to work, and they should be able to get over on everything, and they should be able to talk themselves out of every problem, and they should be able to finesse everything that they need to do so they don't have to do the shit the right way. There is no reason for them to lie, but they just lie to see how good they at lying. I'm telling you, dog, you don't want to deal with them. You don't want to deal with them. They're good to laugh at. They're good to hear bullshit situations come about with them, but to actually physically have to deal with them, that's a whole nother fucking level. They got things that they need to get done that should be a priority, and they just are very good at making situations worse. I'm telling you, you can have a whole vacation planned, a whole trip planned, an itinerary. All we need for you to do is get from point A to point B so we can have C and D and E and F time. And they will fuck up point A to point B. Why? Because they always doing dumb shit. They will purposely go to the airport, have all their shit, get their ticket, get to the thing. Shit, I can't find my ID. Can y'all take my library card? No, dumbass. No. Why you don't know where your ID is? They will go to a party, wake up the next day at their house, or maybe not their house, wake up, get breakfast, and then that's when they want to worry about where their wallet is. It's frustrating to have to deal with a man that is wukless. It's like having a child that is of a man's age. It's irritating. It gets under your skin. At least it gets under my skin. All right. I don't deal with them anymore, but I do hear stories about them. I'm just like, okay. All right. Well, I gotta go. I got shit to do. Click. Because dealing with them is like a whole nother level of stress that I can't afford. They will lie to their mama, their daddy, their kids, their wife, their teacher, their boss, whoever. They don't care. Lying is just like exhaling and breathing in for them. I promise you, it's not personal for you. It's not about you. It's about them. I feel like their whole goal is to not really live within the moment and be within reality of the shit that they're not doing correctly, and them having this illusion that they have their life under control and they don't. When it comes to authority, shrugs. Who cares? The police probably have like 5 different aliases for them and they never give them the correct name. And if the police have them handcuffed and they go in their pockets, they're not going to get no ID. Why? Because he don't know where his ID is. He lost it 8 months ago. They will wait until 3 days before they're supposed to go out the country or go on a trip or need their ID to try to get their ID. They will call their auntie or their ex-girlfriend and ask them if they have a picture or have they seen their ID. They never know where their shit is. They never know when they last had shit. They never know. They are the greatest examples to society of what not to do as a man. Let me say this one more time. Wukless men are the greatest examples to society of what not to do as a man. All groups of men know a wukless man. And no matter how much they're around great men or great examples, they're not going to suck that shit up. Pause. They're not going to take heed to, oh, there's a better way of living. Oh, there's a better way of being an adult man. They're not, because they're resistant to the fact that, damn, you mean I really gotta work? You mean I really gotta do this in order to get this? You mean I really have to wait to get the results of my labor? That's them. That's them. And if you have sense, you should have no time for them. They aren't good workers. Stay looking for a shortcut. As far as a friend, they're focused on a good time. So they always want to be in the mix. They always want to know what's going on. They're not contributing to the event. They're just showing up. Okay. They're probably bringing people with them, and they're not contributing to shit. They're good at numbing the reality of the situation and of life. All right. It's like they're always in search of a different high to escape their reality and the fact that they don't have their shit together all of the fucking time. And society today breeds these types of males because people in society today it ain't their business to correct. It ain't their business to call out. It ain't their business to say something, do something. That ain't my girl, or that ain't my kid, or that ain't my brother, or I don't know him like that. We just hang out sometimes. But y'all cool, chopping it up, chilling on the stoop, going to the bar, chilling at the party, going on group trips, and all of that. Like, you have to be able to correct the people around you and also be corrected, or move away from the people around you, because people around you will get you in some shit. Wukless men will get you in some shit and shrug at it. I'm telling you. So now we are forced as a society to look at these males, and they become everybody's issue. Eventually, a wukless male will become your grandmother's issue, your sister's issue, your brother's issue, your mom's issue, your dad's issue, your boss's issue. Like, all them little strict, petty ass rules and policies that you have at the workplace and in traffic or at stores is because wukless people come in and they make shit a problem that was never a problem. So now people have to put dumbass policies and rules in place where you can't do shit that should be a bit more relaxed. Now they got to be strict because somebody tried it. It's them. It's them. Like, y'all wake up every day and y'all have the audacity to have life and still be lazy and still try to find shortcuts, while people out here not scared of work that actually want to do it the right way, but they being judged that they're going to do some dumb shit that you do, but it doesn't apply to everybody. But jobs, places of businesses, women, other males, they're reluctant to hire people that look a certain way because they think they're going to be this wukless man coming in here trying to try me or try to get over. That is a wukless man. That is what it is. They're just worthless. They're a nuisance to society. They don't want to get right. They're looking for shortcuts and they lazy. And I'm tired of seeing them. I'm tired of watching women that's supposed to be a bit smarter deal with them, but at the same time, who am I to get in the way of your lesson? I'm just letting y'all know that they do exist, like the M&Ms. And they out here. And I see them just like I see them bum bitches. All right? And those two right there, they deserve each other. And they gonna make some kids that just cause ruckus. Because they pride themselves on not fucking with protection. But always needing help. They don't want to fuck with protection, but they always need help. And they always don't know how the sixth child got here. It got here because neither of y'all got fucking boundaries. Like, I don't know how people be having more than 2 kids and their life ain't together. My life ain't all the way a mess, but it ain't all the way together of where I would like it to be. But at the same time, I know at 2 kids, I'm good. So how you having 4 to 6 kids back to back and your life is not together and neither is their dad's life together? And then if you have multiple dads, you telling me none of their fathers is together in life? None of their fathers is stable? None of their fathers is consistent? Then we have to talk to the mama. We gotta talk to your pussy. What's going on with your pussy? Why it's connecting and doing the math for these type of people? I'm just saying, it's a whole nother conversation. But I just hope you guys enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe. Even if you're going out in groups, or you going to a cookout, or you going to a listening party, or you going to a house party, or it's just going to be a chilling, wear your fucking mask. Vaccinated or not vaccinated, wear your fucking mask. Wash your hands with soap. Sanitizer is not soap. Keep your hands out your face. Cover your nose too, not just your mouth. And just because you're covering your mouth does not mean that's an excuse not to brush your teeth and mouthwash. I'm just saying, make it make sense. I'm out. Catch y'all next week. Peace.